it's finally here. As you can see, today I'm announcing that I'm gonna start doing women's fragrance reviews on my channel. This has been years coming onto my channel. I've been doing a lot of research, I've been doing a lot of sniffing, and it's finally time to start reviewing women's only fragrances. As you can see here, this is going to be my first one I'm going to be shooting today. Testing is done, everything's done. I just wanted to announce to all 5 of my women subscribers that the day's finally here, after I've heard a lot of you asking me to do it, and there's some male subscribers that really want my take, maybe for girlfriend, mom, all that. I'm going to be dissecting ladies' fragrances. Now, when I first started on YouTube in 2009, the reason why I started a YouTube channel is I saw a huge gap on YouTube as far as fragrance reviews goes. There was no Le Male fragrance review. There was no Pure Malt fragrance review. Niche fragrance reviews were not even close. Now I'm seeing the spectrum of our community now, and it's saturated like crazy. I love it. I love seeing, you know, I can't even do an exclusive fragrance review anymore. It's hard to do unless I do a review like right away when I get the bottle. But either way, I'm happy to see that, but I want to branch off, and I've been wanting to branch off a few years ago. But the way I want to branch off, I don't want to start doing this half-assed. And there's a lot of notes, not a lot of notes, but some notes in the fragrance game, in the women's fragrance game, that are not available in the men's game. Mostly florals. There's familiar notes like ambers, vanillas, patchouli, and there's a lot of sweet, fruity notes that you see in the men's game also. Those are easy to pinpoint, but there's a lot of florals that I didn't know about because I just never dissected them. I never, you know, thought about them because they're not in the men's game. They're hugely on the women's side, mostly. So I really wanted to get samples, I wanted to sniff out these fragrances, and I really want to know what I'm talking about before I actually shoot a video on women's fragrances. You guys know that I do women's fragrances, usually fragrances that I like to wear, that I feel are unisex, but this is an announcement for fragrances that I think are only geared for women, to be honest. So these fragrance reviews, first and foremost, the big change is I'm not testing them. So these fragrance reviews aren't going to be as in-depth as my men's fragrance reviews, because I love to test. I love to write down everything that I get from those when I'm reviewing a fragrance. I really want to get into it. Unfortunately, these type of fragrances, to be honest, I'm not going to wear them. That's going to be up to my wife, family members, friends. And I'm going to start reviewing fragrances that either all these people have, so I have the actual bottle, I've smelt it before, and my kind of testing is I want to see them wearing it. This is my wife's bottle, by the way, so I've gathered a lot of information from that. So there's going to be a lot of stuff missing out of these fragrance reviews, but there's going to be a lot of stuff available, especially if you want a men's opinion on a fragrance. I'm going to dissect them just like I usually do. Pretty good at doing that. And hopefully I'll do great reviews for women out there, rate them. I'm going to do everything I can to make an excellent fragrance review. And I think there's a huge void in women's fragrance reviews on YouTube. I'm going to start filling that void. They're not going to be as often posted on my YouTube channel than the men's, of course. It's going to be one of those that I'm going to have 1 or 2 every time I come back from overseas. So this one, of course, my initial is going to be on Lady Million. You guys will see that review hopefully today, and I know it's going to be a slow go. I know it's not going to get the views, the comments, and all the stuff that I come to expect with my men's fragrance reviews, because those were years in the running. I know how much work you have to put in to get those kind of views and comments and stuff like that. So I'm ready to put in the work and see what comes about with this this little new venture that I'm doing. So hopefully enjoy, and the ladies out there, comment below, let me know how excited you are, or not excited you are, that I'm doing fragrance reviews on women's fragrances. So guys, thank you for the support, as always, much appreciated. And I'm gonna have a review for you guys on this guy right here tonight. Thank you.